Hello there, the uneducated businessman here, feeling a lot better. Had a few acupuncture sessions and pleased to say the pain in my back even is alleviating somewhat. And I've even been able to exercise a little bit this week, and I'm always happier when I can exercise and lift a few weights. So that's a massive relief for me. I feel like I'm getting back on track, getting to be my old self again. I'm eating really well as well. I'm eating really clean, taking lots of supplements and really making an effort to look after myself. And I think when you can do that, you're only going to be on a win-win path. And I'm determined. I'm going to keep up with it. I'm going to lose some weight. I'm going to get fit. I'm going to get strong, and I'm going to get back to how I used to be. And this is just the start. And it's going to be a long journey, but I'm going to crack it, and I'm going to lose this bit of weight I got around here and get fitter and stronger. And I'm pleased that I'm becoming pain-free, which is enabling me to have the extra energy and the extra confidence to go out there and start lifting some weights again. And I look forward to that continuing, and I really hope I can keep it up for a long time, because I absolutely love it and it makes me feel good. And I think if we can do things in life that make us feel good, then we're going to have a happy life, and that's what we want at the end of the day, isn't it? So I thought I'd do a quick video on sales and pick up with what I was doing last week and get back on track with the sales playlist. And I think a lesson I want to teach today is about setting goals. I think a lot of people go into negotiations with probably trying to trying to get the best price on the best terms. And sometimes that can be the only focus, and it's either it's that or nothing, and people can often walk away from deals because they don't feel as if they've got the best price or they've got the best terms. And quite often there's definite middle ground to be had, and people who set goals, who have other ideas and other objectives in mind along the way, which could be, you don't walk out with the best price, but you walk out with a relationship with somebody, or you don't get the best terms at this stage, but you've got an opportunity to prove yourself to become a preferred vendor at a later stage. And if you can have 2 or 3 goals like that written down, and I'd always encourage people to write things down and set out what else they could look at obtaining from a negotiation other than price, other than terms, it will give you something to aim for if things aren't going well, and it give you something to fall back on if you feel that there's other opportunities there as well. And if you've got them written down, it's motivating as well, because if you can look at your goals before you start negotiating, or even during negotiations, it can give a good mental trigger on what you want and what you could accept, and enable a win-win. Because often when we push for the best price and we push for the best terms, it can be one person wins, the other person doesn't. And if you can come up with a win-win scenario, then you can keep going and going and going. I think I spoke about that last time. So whenever I negotiate something, I always try to get the best price if I can. I always try to get the best terms if I can. But I always have 2 or 3 things in mind that I've written down that I would also like to achieve if it doesn't look as if I'm going to get what I want. Because at the end of the day, we don't always get what we want. That's part of life. If we always got what we want, always got to what we wanted, life would be pretty boring. There'd be no fun in it. So write some goals down, write some scenarios out that could be acceptable to you, write something out that could be a win-win for both parties, and have them in mind, have them close to you, and review them as well. And don't be scared to ask for them as well. A lot of success in sales is asking for things, open questions to see whether or not the other person is acceptable to that. You know, it could be a case of, you know, this is what I'm looking for. However, if we could agree on X, Y, and Z, could I get A, B, and C? You know, would this be beneficial to you? And, you know, X, Y, and Z may be a better price for the other person. But if you can get A, B, C, which is maybe extra work, another contract, an ability to go into an organisation and prove yourself at a reduced rate to win more business long term, then that could be really beneficial. If you go into a negotiation just with price in mind, just with the best terms for you in mind, it could be okay. You know, I'm not saying that's the wrong thing to do. That could work out well for you. But if that's the only thing you've got in mind, you may find you close less deals than you could be doing if you're prepared to give a little bit and if you've got options in there. So something to bear in mind. I hope that's useful. I will be looking at making a few more videos this week on sales and next week on sales, and continuing the playlist. And as always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. I'm going to mention this as well. It was really weird. I was out, when was it? I think it was Sunday, and I popped into McDonald's to get a Happy Meal for one of the kids, and I see someone and I recognise a guy, and he said hello to me, and he said to me, have you been getting more viewers on YouTube? And I kind of didn't know what he meant at first. I never had anyone mention that to me before, and it sort of threw me a little bit. And when we got talking, it turned out he'd seen the videos, and it was really pleasing. So if you're watching, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It meant a lot to me that someone actually recognised it and someone actually watches them as well. So it's the channel's growing. It's growing slowly but steadily. I'm enjoying it still. I wish I could do more. I wish I had time to do more, and maybe I need to make a little bit more time. But I've been a bit off because of this pain and whatnot I've got in my back, but I've got no excuses. I'm gonna push through that, carry on with my acupuncture, carry on with my healthy eating, carry on with my training, get back to fitness, and be back with a lot more videos, because I do enjoy it, and it's nice to meet people that's seen the videos and hopefully enjoyed it as well. So that's it for me. Thought I'd mention that, just come to my mind, and yeah, it still amazes me that I can do a video and people out there see it. It's incredible. I'm very humble. Thank you. Anyway, I'm the Uneducated Businessman. I will see you in the next video. Over and out.